Hello lovelies, today we're talking the winter styling mistakes that are ruining your outfit and the easy fixes. Maybe you didn't know that just a swap of your tights can completely transform your outfit, even make you look slimmer, and not to mention warmer. No matter the style mistake, we're here to fix it today, and you will have your warmest, chicest winter yet. As you can tell, I really am literally in the middle of my winter, and it's so pretty and light today, but this is exactly when I turn into an indoor cat. Let me know if you can relate. I'm Ziba, and I'm so happy you're here. I love making styling videos that help you get dressed in the morning and that make you feel really confident about your choices, because if you feel confident, you can do anything. The first styling mistake that's ruining your winter outfit is not wearing the right size in coats. And the biggest offender is wearing coats that are too small. And one of the reasons you may be doing this is because you're afraid that if you pick a bigger coat, that you'll appear bulkier or just have a wider frame. But in the winter is actually an intentional look. And I'm not saying like pick such a huge coat that it just completely envelops your poor little frame and we can't see any of you, but choosing that happy medium that gives you presence in your coat, that volume that we all look for in winter. Not to mention the functionality of being able to layer things underneath. I have a couple of coats that I really love that unfortunately I got the wrong size in, couldn't return, and I'm not able to properly layer underneath. So I can't really wear them in the winter. I've already worn them in the fall. Not being afraid to even size up in a coat, you're able to have that presence and the layering that is required in winter. Another thing you can do if you're afraid of appearing too bulky, by choosing a belted coat that kind of cinches everything together, so it might be oversized, but then just having that little hourglass shape at the last second just kind of helps pull everything together. That is one of my favorite type of coat silhouettes to wear. The second mistake ruining your outfit this winter is choosing to wear the wrong tights. Tights in my kind of climate are not just like a fun accessory that I'm trying to add to my outfit. Like, they are critical. If I don't wear tights, I can't wear outfits like these. Like, this is a really beautiful plaid skirt. Can never wear this without tights. So let's cover some of the basics. Some quick mistakes that are happening are you're wearing tights that are really opaque and like a denier 50 that just you can't really quite see through, which is fine, but then you're pairing it with maybe like a more of like a spring dress that feels very floral and light. So that feels a little jarring. It doesn't quite go together. You're much better off with a wool, tweed, kind of more of a heavier dress or skirt that shows your legs and you have that opaque shape. The big bonus with the opaque tights is that they are very slimming and most likely a lot warmer as well. Alternatively, wearing the denier that's too light at like a 10, those are more intended for evening wear when you just want a light kind of nude touch to your legs. It has more of an occasion feeling to it. It doesn't quite click together in the same way that wearing a heavier denier with the heavier fabrics will do. Now, if you want your legs to look longer, a great hack is to match your tights to your shoes. This will instantly elongate your legs. It's also such a fun color play for the winter. With everything that tends to be a little bit darker. Anything from a 15 to a 20 denier is a safe bet for almost every occasion. Number 3 is wearing the wrong fabric. I know that in the short term, you feel like you're saving money by getting knitwear or outerwear that has mostly synthetic materials. The problem with that is that it doesn't ever look good. If you are going to go the synthetic route, that it doesn't have more than 30% of polyesters of the world to not only make sure that you look as polished as possible and be as warm as possible, because a lot of times those synthetic materials don't really keep you warm at all, but also that they're going to stand the test of time. Because outerwear is one category like you don't want to wear just for 1 year or 1 season. You definitely want to wear for the rest of your life as possible. In terms of knitwear too, like nothing is more jarring than seeing those Amazon and Walmart shackets everywhere. If you're going to do a shacket, it's not that they're out of style, is that the ones that are out of style are the ones that look cheap. But the ones that are really nice and hardy, that have real wool, tweed, cashmere, those are classics. Those you can wear forever, and it's a style that really serves me living up here. So don't shy away from certain styles necessarily, but more from but more for like what it's made of. This leads me to today's sponsor, Lily Studio, that has incredible pieces for such a phenomenal price in beautiful natural fibers in clothes that you'll wear forever. I'm completely in love with the pieces that they have sent me, and I'm so excited to be able to offer you a discount code as well. This coat is exactly what I mean by finding that luxurious wool coat that will last you forever. This is composed of 88% sheep wool, 7% cashmere, and about 5% alpaca hair. So all natural fibers, and boy, can you tell. Like, this is the outside here. Look at this gorgeous detail. You can be wearing anything and look instantly polished in this. And then you flip it, and on the inside, it is just as gorgeous. Now let's do our famous button check. We love to check our buttons here. Same thing. Look at the precision of these buttons. Amazing. The best part is that this is only $189 for these types of materials. That is complete insanity. I'm usually an extra small, but I chose a small because I wanted to make sure that I could fit a lot of things inside. So obsessed with this charcoal color this season. I also loved the high collar, and it's belted as well. Some of the reasons that I chose it was not just the fantastic price and the impeccable material, but the high collar, which I've been really loving this season. It's belted, so that helps me manipulate the shape like we talked about in point number 1. And then also it's double-breasted, and I just have a weakness for anything double-breasted. I think it looks so elegant and polished, and that is a huge trend coming up for this next season. This is a mission for Lily Studio, is to provide these types of beautiful clothes and elegant that are not only accessible, but they're sustainably made with natural materials, fair wages. I will pop some of the things that I read on their website right here. I was so impressed with their dedication to provide this beautiful, luxurious dressing that we've been looking for, and it's so hard to find. This was the first piece that I looked at and fell in love. Next is this gorgeous sweater. It's also made primarily with wool, cashmeres, all of these gorgeous fabrics. There's 2 reasons I got this sweater in particular. Number 1, it's a roll neck, and I was on a hunt for roll neck sweaters. After I did my How to Start Wearing Your Sweaters video this fall, I was like, this is a big gap in my closet. I need to go out and find the best ones. And here is one of them. So warm, so elegant. And the other thing that I love about this sweater is that it's also not super long. So I don't have to worry about tucking it. It just sits right here, right above the waist. And finally, look at the little shimmery detail that you can't really see until you get close. It's perfection to wear for festive occasions, but also just to add a little bit of glam to your everyday. I know I'm wearing this sweater to the airport last night, but my flight got so delayed that I actually didn't make it out. So it's so comfortable that I was willing to travel with it. So that says a lot. The next piece that I got to show you is this incredible plaid skirt. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I have had a plaid skirt era. And the thing that I love about this one in particular is that it's got a drop waist. Look at how fun that is. I think that is such great detail. It automatically makes it different from all other plaid skirts that I have. Then it's got this beautiful button here that gives it kind of like a Scottish feel. And look at this, watch this. It's got pockets. I love pockets. It just gives you something to do with your hands and just kind of feel like a cool girl. Such an affordable skirt. Like, if you get one plaid skirt this season, this is it. The next item, which leads me to point number 4 of style mistakes ruining your winter outfit, is you're not adding color. I know color is hard for a lot of us. It's hard for me. I pick colors very strategically because I don't want to wear just trendy colors. I want to pick colors that I love and also that I won't get sick of wearing. This sky blue is everywhere. I love it. I've gotten a couple of pieces already. You've probably seen them in my other videos. I wanted a very relevant puffer, not like super short and out of style like LA girl that is wearing leggings and Uggs to the gym and she wants it to be winter, but she doesn't really need the jacket. And if you're one of those ladies, then I'm just jealous, okay? Because I can't do that. But I wanted a very functional chic puffer. This is it. It's Goose down, super warm, but also super light. Only $209, but look at how elegant this is. This will make you feel like a snow queen, like it will. So good. So, and getting back to point number 4, it's really easy just to hide in a depth of charcoals, grays, camel, black, soft black. You know how there's like 50 shades of black. It's really easy to do that, and no one loves it more than I do. Trust me. Like, I'm looking at a sea of black and grays right now. But adding a little bit of color to your winter closet, it's gonna make you look so elevated, whether it's in the form of a puffer like this. Now, if you're looking to add like more significant color, I can't recommend a bag in kind of like a surprise color. The bag for me this season that I forced myself to get was this Demolier London in the burgundy. I literally had chosen a brown one in a lizard embossed material that is just very straightforward brown bag. And then I emailed Demolier London back and I said, you know what, just kidding. Like, I don't want that one. Let me get the burgundy one. Let me push my boundaries a little bit. And I'm so happy that I did, because every time that I wear it, even if I'm not wearing anything else that's burgundy, it just provides this nuance to everything else. I think that you'll also get a little bit of a sense of the dopamine dressing, which is so key always, but especially in days like this. Like, I won't see the sun again. You'll see this in my videos. I won't see the sun again probably until March or April. So another great color to add is quite simply your favorite color. That's it. It doesn't have to be trending, just like something that you look forward to putting on. The fifth style mistake that you're making and ruining your winter outfits is not wearing the right accessories, wearing like whatever accessories. What I mean by that is you're either picking something just because it's trending, or you're picking something just because you have it. And in the winter, much like coats, the only thing people see are your accessories. This means intentional gloves, which I need to do. I don't have gloves this season. I lose them every year, so I can't even invest in them. I'm that person. I'm never gonna hold on to a really nice pair of gloves, unfortunately. I'm a mom of 2 boys, and I feel like between managing all of my clothes and managing their clothes, and sometimes my husband's, like, I'm done. But in any case, going out there and finding a winter hat that looks amazing on you, on your face shape, not on whatever is trending. One hat that I treated myself to, a faux fur lined hat that is really warm. It's kind of an elevated beanie. And every time that I wear it, even if I'm just going to the grocery store and I'm just wearing jeans or leggings and boots, and I have that hat on, I feel really elevated. It makes me feel special. I think people react to you differently too when you're having these little pieces that says, I care about how I look today. And it's a really important piece that I don't take for granted. I think when we're not in a good spot in our lives, the first thing to go, other than our diet and sleep, is usually like we stop caring about what we wear. And it creates a whole snowball effect, no pun intended, where you just like kind of lose a little bit of spark. You're not treating yourself as well, no matter how you feel, what might be going on. Just to carve out 5 minutes a day to choose things that make you feel pretty. And that can be as simple as picking the right winter accessories. A scarf that brings you a lot of joy, that feels really good to wear around your neck. It's all about the little moments that kind of start to feed your self-esteem and confidence, and then you're able just to fly. It's not just like succeeding or getting the next promotion or suddenly getting more respect from strangers. It's even like the choices that you make in your own life. Like when people start to dress up or like follow a fitness program, one is able to more readily quit a toxic relationship, set boundaries, like little things that add up to a lot. And you think that something as superficial as working out or picking nice things to wear, you're like, that's very superficial. It is not, I'm telling you. It starts to ooze into your insides and you start to feel good about yourself. And then everything just gets better for you. I'm so excited for you to discover Lily Studio. They are full of beautiful clothes. I can't wait to get more pieces myself. And if you want more ideas on how not to look frumpy this season, check out this video. I will see you there. And if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.